Hello viewers, hope you all are fine. Today I am going to start section formula of your chapter number 13. Now, before we start with section formula, the actual formula, I want to tell you that why and where we are going to use this formula. Okay, suppose I tell you this is a point, this is another point. I name this point A and name this point as B. Okay, and these two points are lying in a plane, okay, plane surface, right? So whenever we have got a point on the plane, right, we always have its location, okay? And if I say these, you definitely will remember that we are talking about coordinate geometry, okay? In the coordinate geometry we have a plane, and on that plane we can locate as many points as we want. So from those infinitely many points, I have simply taken up these 2 points. Okay, because they are lying on the plane, we can write their location. And what is the name of those location? Okay, you remember the name of such location is called their coordinates. This is x1 y1 is the coordinates of point A, and x2 y2, if I say these are imaginary points, imaginary coordinates only, you can give any name to these coordinates, okay, any notation you can use, but for convenience I have taken up x1 y1 for A and x2 y2 are the, what are their names? These are the coordinates. Okay, now if I join, suppose there are 2 points, now I can simply join them with the help of a line. So we have got a line segment AB. Okay, we have got a line segment AB, right? Now what more we want on this line? On this line we want, suppose it is given that we have got some point P on this line. Okay, now what is the purpose of point P here? Point P is what is point P doing? Once it was a plain line AB, right, single line AB, but once I brought this point P inside AB, we have got 2 sections of line AB. It has been divided into 2 parts, right? The first part is from A to B, AP is our first part, and the second part is from P to B. You all will agree that AB was a single line first of all. Once we brought point P, what happened after that? It has been divided into 2 parts. One is part AP and another part is PP. Okay, so now when it divides it into parts, definitely, suppose I give you one example. Suppose earlier AB was 8 centimeter. Suppose only I am saying earlier AB was 8 centimeter, and after bringing point P inside, we have got 2 parts. So let, for example only I am saying, let this AP remained 2 centimeter and PB, how much will be PB left? It will be simply 6 centimeter. Why 6 centimeter? Because total AB was 8 centimeter. Okay, so AP is 2 centimeter now and PB is now 6 centimeter. Now can we find the ratio between AP part and our PB part? Okay, total was line AB. It has been divided into 2 parts, AP and PB. Students, I am stressing upon these things. Please try to understand properly, because if this concept is clear, you will be very easily applying this concept in your answers. Okay, now can we find the ratio between the portion, first portion AP and the second portion PB? Okay, we can easily, because we know their lengths. It is 2:6. Why? Because AP was 2 centimeter and PB from here we have got 6 centimeter. So the ratio will be definitely 1:3. Okay, so if I have to write a ratio, it will be simply AP ratio PB is equal to 1:3. Now this was simply for an example only. Okay, now the same ratio we are going to talk about in every question of section formula. Okay, and there is a notation used. For first part of the ratio we write M1, and for the second part of the ratio we write always M2. So there will be ratio like this, M1 ratio M2. Okay, and I hope now the concept of ratio should be clear to you, right? So now summarizing this all, can we write here that point P, okay, point P. There was a point inside the line AB. Point P divides line AB in the ratio M1 ratio M2. Okay, again check this. Again check the figure with which we started. That point P divides line AB. Line AB is there, point P is there. Point P divides line AB in the ratio M1 ratio M2. Clear? If this setup is clear, it will be so easy for you to understand the meaning and the application of section formula. I have not yet told you what is the meaning of section formula, but you should first of all understand the setup. Okay, there is a line, again repeating, finally I am repeating, there is a line AB. AB line is there. Every time you will be given these points. Remember, x1, y1, x2, y2 are the end points of this line, coordinates of the end points of this line, right? And there is a point P which is dividing our line into two portions. First portion is AP, second portion is PB. Now, this setup was for example only. Now I have drawn again this setup for you in order to explain you the section formula. Clear? So I remove this example now. Down we have got the actual setup, right? Line AB, point P is there. X1, Y1 are the coordinates, X2, Y2 the coordinates. This is the general thing now, right? Now what does this section formula do? This section formula will be used to find the location of this point P, okay, that was dividing our line internally. Okay, there was one most important word, there is internal division. Internal division means point P is lying on the line AB. In higher classes you will get to understand the meaning of external division also, okay, but here that is not in our course. We will discuss this internal division only. Point P lies on the line AB. Clear? Now, section formula gives us the location of this point P. So, location means again a set of coordinates only. So, let the coordinates of this will be x comma y. Its x coordinate is x and y coordinate is a small y. Okay, when point P is dividing AB in the ratio M1 ratio M2. Clear? So, for you I have made it a little simpler again. There is a line segment AB. Point P, we have to find out here the coordinates of point P, and I have written let its coordinates be xy. Every time either these will be given or we are required to find. And AP ratio PB is M1 ratio M2. Okay, so it means, now again coming back to the section formula, that finally I am telling you, before I tell you, after 1 minute I will tell you the actual formula, section formula. Before that I want to tell you where it is used. So dear students, see clearly that it is used to find the coordinates of point P. This is the unknown point. These are the known points. Okay, AB are the known points whose coordinates will be given to you, and P is the unknown point here. Okay, so we have to find the coordinates of point P with the help of section formula when two points are given and the ratio in which the point P divides the line AB will be given to you. Okay, now comes the actual section formula. Now section formula gives us the coordinates of point P. We have supposed first coordinate to be x, second to be y. So here with the help of section formula, here is the value of x first of all. Okay, this is the value of x only, right? Value of x is m1 x2 plus m2 x1. This is the numerator divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, again check. Value of x is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, and the value of y is m1, this total gives you value of y. It is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, students, clearly please try to learn the formula and see it is in the form of numerator upon denominator. Everywhere, most important hint is everywhere we have got the plus sign. Nowhere in the section formula we will have a minus sign. First hint. Second hint is denominator of both the portions is same. m1 plus m2 and m1 plus m2. What are these? These are simply the sum of the ratios. m1 plus m2, m1 plus m2. Second hint, right? Second hint is about the denominator, which will always remain to be m1 plus m2. Now third important hint is how to learn the numerator part. For x, whenever we have got to write the value of x, numerator contains only the x coordinates, m1 x2 plus m2 y1. See clearly, this is x only. There is no mention of y when we are talking about x. m1 x2 plus m2 x1. And in case of second part, we have got m1 y2 plus m2 y1, means no mentioning of x in case of y. Okay, now I have written for you another this same hint. You can learn with a simple easy way also. Okay, this is the hint for x. This is only the hint to remember the numerator part only. When you have to write the numerator of x part, okay, if m1, m2, x1, x2 are written like this, then you simply have to take the cross of these, m1, x2, okay, what is the numerator of x? m1, x2, then you have to add, second part will be m2, x1 plus m2, x1. This is the numerator of x part, and same way we can write the denominator of y part also. m1, m2 if I write here, y1, y2 if I write here, then it will be simply m1, y2 plus m2, y1. Okay, so these are my simple hints with the help of which you can easily remember and learn the section formula. Students, one more thing, that it is so easy. You will be given the value of x1, y1. Okay, you will be given the value of x2, y2, and one more thing you will be given will be the ratio m1 ratio m2. Simply by putting in these formulae, you can get the coordinates of point P, the missing point, the unknown point which was dividing our line. Okay, so we again come back to the same thing with which we started this all. Okay, that with the help of section formula, we can find the coordinates of this unknown point which is dividing our line AB into two parts. And one most important thing I am going to tell you here, these parts may or may not be equal. Here P is more towards A, right? So it is clearly seen that AB is not equal to PB, right? So AP and PB are not equal. Now this is the second part of section formula, where we will discuss one more thing, that where under what circumstances AP can be equal to PB. Okay, that will give you one more very small and very interesting formula, very easy formula. Okay, so I hope now this section formula is clear to you. Anything not clear, you can ask again for your revision part. The value of section formula, you have simply to learn this formula and put the values. Sometimes he will ask you to find the ratios, and another time he may ask you to find the coordinates of x, y. So it is very easy. Learn this formula. If you have understood, liked, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.